Reflection for October 14. On the way home the other day, I passed an unmarked car with flashing blue and red lights. A man in uniform at the driver's open door, waiting for the driver to exit the car. This was in a nice leafy suburb right outside our local high school where students park. Was it ICE? I don't know, but that thought arises these days. That scene immediately brought to my mind my own experience, being caught up in an anti-immigrant raid in downtown DC in another age, when the enforcers were employed by INS. It was frightening then, as a number of those rounded up were deported. And it is frightening now. Lives and families permanently marked, if not destroyed. It's tempting to go about our day as always, and out of sight, out of mind. It seems to me that in some sense, Jesus speaks to this approach in regards to the Pharisees. Today we hear Jesus castigating them for their hypocrisy. Although you cleanse the outside of the cup and the dish, inside you are filled with plunder and evil. Tomorrow we continue hearing Jesus. Woe to you, Pharisees! You pay tithes, but you pay no attention to judgment and to love of God. Is he speaking about us? Might this be an invitation to consider whether we, too, might be deserving of a similar criticism? Clean on the outside, but not within? To what extent do we forget the injustices happening around us as we move ahead about our own lives? Caring on the outside, but oblivious within? Do we avoid uneasy conversations or remain silent when hearing justifications for our current treatment of immigrants? Many of us are heartsick at the actions being taken against immigrants in our neighborhoods and country. Not that our immigration system doesn't need fixing, but our angst, our sorrow, comes from seeing mistreatment of people who deserve respect and justice. We do what we can. March, pray, help as we are able. And with these thoughts, we come to the day's readings seeking forgiveness, consolation, and peace. Our entrance antiphon, Psalm 130, a lament and a penitential psalm, seems to speak for us at this time in our country and world, as well in our own personal lives, and gives us words with which to cry out to the Lord in our individual and collective desire for divine help. Out of the depths I call to you, Lord. Lord, hear my cry. May your ears be attentive to my cry for mercy. Can be our own cry, individually and collectively. After all, why not cry? Let us not forget to whom we are speaking. If you, O Lord, should mark iniquities, Lord, who could stand? But with you is found forgiveness, O God of Israel. There is the hope that we will indeed find forgiveness. Forgiveness for what? For whatever we do or don't do to contribute to any injustice being visited upon others, and for any part we might play in our present national acrimony. We are speaking to a God who loves each of us, who hears us, we believe that, who does not desire suffering for anyone. And there we find what we need: God's mercy and healing love in these difficult times. I wait for the Lord, my soul waits, and I hope for his word. My soul looks for the Lord more than sentinels for daybreak. For with the Lord is mercy, with him is plenteous redemption. May we listen to the Spirit in our lives, guiding us to discern ways in which we each can contribute to bind the wounds being inflicted on our immigrants and provide the healing needed in our family, our community, and our country.